me make a case here for reading all the four accounts of the first vision. They're all in Gospel Library. If you go under church history and click on first vision accounts, they're all there. The 1838 account is written for the public, right? So you miss some of Joseph's more internal dialogue. It's so incredibly well written, but you do miss that a major concern that he was struggling with wasn't just which church is true, which seems to be the public question that he kind of fixes on, but also the question of how do I repent? Like, I'm a sinner, I'm a screw up. How do I connect with God and receive forgiveness? And with some of my students today, that's why the 1832 account or the 1835 account, which both emphasize his quest to receive forgiveness of his sins, sometimes resonates a little bit more than 1838. I'm making a case here to read all four because some of this beautiful language about him wondering about his soul and mourning for the sins of the world isn't found in the 1838 account because it gets straight to the point. It tells you what's going on.
And I sometimes wonder if maybe given the context of 1838, he should have put in this wrestle with his own sinfulness. I'm not going to judge Joseph, but there's a lot of people in Kirtland who have been calling Joseph a fallen prophet and a sinner. Joseph's like, yeah, I've been wrestling with that since my teenage years, and God has forgiven me so many times. I find that one of the most powerful and poignant parts of the first vision. I don't know why he omitted that in the 1838 account. I think it's beautiful. I think it would have fit the context really nicely. For whatever reason, he didn't put it in this account. That's fine.
There's still hints of that in here, but it's not the central sort of spine of the narrative that he's seeking forgiveness of his sins. And I think he rightly notes that most people would be wondering about is, why did you start a church? And the central spine is, I started a church because of what God told me.
And God told me after the Bible prodded me to ask him. This is a very Christian seeker story.
He's using that narrative, and it becomes sort of a narrative that everybody that joins the church can adopt to, like read the scriptures, pray, seek revelation.